What would you do if you witness a car plunging into a pond with seven people trapped inside? For one Imam in Assam, that answer was immediate, and his quick thinking saved seven lives. Assalamu alaikum everyone. Welcome back to Muslim Playlist. This is the story of Imam Abdul Basit and how a mosque loudspeaker became an instrument of rescue. In a world where headlines often divide us, sometimes stories come along with reminders that truly matters. And people who often abuse madrasa students will get a lesson from this story. A pond in Assam without warning sign, a car loses its balance and plunge into a pond with seven non-Muslims inside the car. An imam who witnessed this incident from nearby mosque urgently announced from the mic calling for help. As the imam called people for the help, people started gathering around the pound and trying to help that seven people who stuck inside the car. Before the car got fully plunged, people rescued the seven people and the car. The farmers, shopkeepers, young men together helped and rescued seven lives. Together they dive into the water, they form human chain, they pulled with everything they have and against the odd they succeed. All the seven passengers are rescued, lives saved. Now here's what makes this story truly powerful. Imam Abdul Basit didn't ask about the religion of people drowning. He didn't hesitate because they were Hindu and he was Muslim. He saw human beings in danger and he acted. And when he called for help through the mic of the mosque, the community didn't ask question either. They just arrived. This is what faith looks like when it's lived authentically, not as a wall between people, but as a bridge, not as a excuse for division, but as a reason for compassion. Imam Basit used the tools he had, his position, his voice, his access to that loudspeaker to serve others. He didn't think about recognition. He didn't calculate the risk. He just did what needed to be done. And isn't that what true heroism looks like? Not superhuman strength, but ordinary people making extraordinary choices in critical moments. So here's my question for you all, viewers. What would you do in a similar situation? Do you have the courage to act when it matters the most? Imam Abdul Basit showed us that leadership isn't about titles, it's about responsibility. That faith isn't about who you pray with, it's about who you are willing to save. And that community isn't built on sameness, it's built on showing up for each other when it's count. Seven people's lives went home that day because one man heard a call louder than any religious doctrine, the call of human compassion. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala said us to save the people if they are in need. If this story inspired you, hit that like button and share it. Let's spread story that remind us about common humanity. Subscribe for more content that matters. And remember, in a world that often tries to divide us, be like Imam Abdul Basit. Be that one Imam that brings people together. Until next time, Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.